Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, today we are going to discuss laws of reflection. Laws of refraction. And so today's topic, laws of refraction. Remember, there are two laws of refraction. There are two laws of refraction. Like we have already gone through two laws of reflection. Similarly, we have two laws of refraction. The first law says, the incident ray, the refracted ray and the normal lie in the same plane. This law we have already explained it while discussing the laws of reflection. We have explained it. What does it say? The incident ray, the refracted ray and the normal, they all lie in the same plane. We have already discussed it. We did not discuss it here. The second law, which is important, it says sine of angle I upon sine of angle R is always constant. What does it mean? Ratio of sine of angle of incidence and sine of angle of refraction is constant. We need to understand this law. Sine of angle I upon sine of angle R is constant, or sine of angle I upon sine of angle R is equal to constant. This we call refractive index. Refractive index. It's a separate topic to discuss it. First we have to discuss what is meant by sine I and sine R. Look here. Last time I taught you about a glass slab and the light ray refracting through it. Glass slab and light ray refracting through it. Okay. Wait. It's like this. Okay, we have already discussed it. This is incident ray, this is normal, this is a refracted ray, this is emergent ray. We have discussed it. Okay, let us draw a circle here of any radius. A circle from this point, and it is O here. Let us draw a circle from here of any radius. Okay, circle is drawn. Okay. Now draw a perpendicular from this point on it and a perpendicular from. Now we have two triangles. It is A, B, it is C and D. We have two triangles now. Okay. This is angle I here and this is angle R here. Angle I and angle R. आपको साइंस लैब में भी ये एक्सपेरिमेंट करना है. Angle I and angle R. Taking the triangle AOB, in triangle AOB and triangle COD. Okay? If you calculate sine here, sine, you know, in trigonometry you'll be taught sine theta is always equal to the perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Trigonometry, a branch of mathematics that deals with these ratios. Sine is a ratio of perpendicular and hypotenuse. You will be taught in trigonometry, or if you already know, then it's easy for you. Sine, okay? Taking sine of this triangle and this triangle. In this triangle, angle will be angle I, and in this it will be angle R. The acute angle will be angle I and angle R. So sine of angle of incidence upon sine of angle of refraction. When we take the value of this ratio, it always comes constant. This law was given by a scientist, his name was Snell, and we call it Snell's law. It is called Snell's law. This law was given by a scientist, his name was Snell, and we call it Snell's law. So Snell's law says that angle of incidence and angle of refraction, if we take their sine values, if we take the sine of angle of incidence and divide it with sine of angle of refraction, its value will be constant. Constant means the value is not going to change. For a particular material, the value of this constant will be same. आप ग्लास स्लैब को ले लीजिए, फिर एक्सपेरिमेंट्स कीजिए. You keep on changing this angle of incidence. ग्लास स्लैब पर आप एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हैं, पहली मर्तबा एंगल रखा 30 डिग्री, फिर 45 डिग्री, फिर 60 डिग्री. आप एक्सपेरिमेंट करते जाइए, always this value will be same. It will be constant. This is called Snell's law. This is called second law of refraction. So we have two laws in refraction. First one, the incident ray, the refracted ray, and the normal all lie in the same plane. This one we have discussed during laws of reflection. Second one is sine I upon sine R is constant. Snell's law. Sine of angle of incidence divided by sine of angle of refraction is always constant. Experimentally, it can be proved. It was given by Snell and we call it Snell's law, and this constant is called the refractive index. Let us discuss something about this refractive index. Refractive index. I had already told you, when light changes medium, its speed gets changed. The light in all media does not remain same, it changes. The speed of light in air is different from the speed of light in water. That is different from the speed of light in glass. That is different from the speed of light in diamond. So speed of light, it keeps on changing from medium to medium. Let the speed of light in medium 1 is C1, okay, and the speed of light in medium 2 is C2. We have two media, medium 1 and medium 2. Here the speed of light is C1 and here it is C2. If we take their ratio, if we take C1 upon C2, if we divide the speed of light in medium 1 by the speed of light in medium 2, what will we get? We will get a constant value, that is this refractive index. That is refractive index. It is the ratio of speed of light in two different media. It is connected to Snell's law. We can apply it also there. So refractive index, it is the ratio of speed of light in two different media. Media is the plural of media. So taking the ratio of speed of light in two different mediums, we will get a refractive index. This refractive index will tell us how the speed of light changes from one medium to another medium, how much it changes. For example, if C1, just give me an example, if C1 is speed of light in air and C2 is speed of light in diamond, okay, after dividing C1 and C2, if the value is let, if it is 1.5, if it is what? After dividing speed of light in air by the speed of light in diamond, the value we get is 1 point. Do you know what does it mean? 1 point. It means the speed of light in air is 1.5 times more than the speed of light in diamond. It means speed of light in air is 1.5 times more than speed of light in diamond. By dividing the speed of light in one medium and the speed of light in other medium, we get some value, we get some numerical value. So this value depicts the speed of light is how much faster than in first medium. यह हमें यहाँ से पता चलता है. Remember this refractive index, it is a pure number, it has got no units. A pure number. No units. There are no units of refractive index. It has no units. It is a pure number. It will tell us it will compare the speed of light in medium 1 and medium 2. Next, about refractive index. Remember, if we compare speed of light in some medium with speed of light in air or vacuum, that time it's called absolute refractive index. Okay, अगर हम ऐसे समझ में आएगा C1 and C2. Okay, if this C1 is air or vacuum, speed of light in air or vacuum, this is called absolute refractive index. If medium first is air or vacuum, it is named as absolute refractive index. If C1 is not air or vacuum, other than, if C1 is what? Other than air or vacuum, that time we call it relative refractive index. Relative refractive index. That time we call it relative refractive index. For example, अगर C1 है speed of light in water और C2 है speed of light in glass. Now we are taking the ratio of speed of light in water and speed of light in glass. It will be called relative refractive index. This is the example of what? Example of relative refractive index. अगर ऐसे हो C1 by C2, okay, the C1 is speed of light in air, and this one is speed of light in diamond. This is the example of, it is the example of absolute refractive index. So remember, refractive index, it is a ratio of speed of light in two different media. Refractive index is all the constant which we get during Snell's law. It is a pure number, it has got no units, and it can be absolute, it can be relative. ये है. एक दो एग्जाम्पल आप याद ये भी रखिए. पानी का बर्तन अब लाइए, घर में चेक कीजिए, पानी का बर्तन लाइए, एंड पुट अ कॉइन इन इट, एक सिक्का इसमें आप डाल दीजिए. आपको अंदाजा आएगा कि अगर मुझे ये सिक्का पानी से बाहर निकालना है, मुझे इसके अंदर हाथ डालना है, तो कभी अंदाजा आता है कि मेरी 2 उंगलियां भीग जाएगी, उतना ही मुझे डेप्थ में जाना है. जैसे हाथ अंदर डालते 2 उंगलियां, पूरा हाथ भीग जाता है. फिर इंसान सोचता है कि अंदाजा मेरा गलत क्यों हुआ. अंदाजा गलत नहीं है, ऐसा लगता है ये कॉइन ऊपर आ चुकी है. हमें वो बॉटम पर दिखती नहीं, हमें लगता है वो ऊपर आ चुकी है. इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ रिफ्लेक्टिव इंडेक्स. आप घर में चेक कीजिए, इट्स ऑल बिकॉज ऑफ रिफ्लेक्टिव इंडेक्स. तो जितने भी ट्रांसपेरेंट मटेरियल्स हैं उनका रिफ्लेक्टिव इंडेक्स साइंटिस्ट ने कैलकुलेट किया है, वो बुक्स में अवेलेबल है, यू कैन चेक दैट. तो आज के लिए इतना काफी है। स्टे ब्लेस्ड, फी अमानिल्लाह, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।